Hey guys, so I've seen a lot of questions all over the place on the forums, subreddit, Facebook group, YouTube videos about which Oku is better. And to be honest, as a frequent user, I've used him since way back when. He was actually my first god when I started hundreds of days ago. I honestly have to say that I personally prefer this new Ultimate Evolution, the Dark Water Ultimate Evolution, with another second skill boost and two prongs, as opposed to the other evolution, which had a recovery boost in the leader skill, but no extra awakenings. Just because I prefer teams personally which have a higher damage output, because at that point you don't really need to stall. And I feel like the game is moving towards a point where damage output is going to be the number one defining factor between good and bad teams. When you see dungeons coming out like Ultimate Arena with 21 floors and the final boss having 31 million HP, it really makes you think like there's no way a Greco-Roman team can do that much without a gravity. And if you have a gravity on the team, you're definitely not going to make it to the last floor. It's just that hard. So as you can see, the only teams that do make it there are high damage output teams. So things like Anubis, Awoken Ra, Raw Dragon, Shiva Dragon, all these teams that can dish out high damage consistently. Turn in, turn out. So with Okuninushi getting 2 TPAs, his damage alone on him as a card was increased at least threefold. Even though the actual number is 2.25, it feels like a lot more. Also, just because his typing was changed to attacker, so now with 297 plus eggs, which means 99 attack eggs, and 4 attack latents, which is what I fed him, and 1 dark resist, his attack, I believe, is over 2,300, which is honestly insane. It's one of the highest in my box, alongside monsters like Beelzebub and Athena and Ares, which are known to have the highest attack in the game. So yeah, his damage output was increased like crazy, and when you're running higher end dungeons, like end game content, like what I'm running now, God Rush, you really feel that difference, especially when there are monsters like Satan, which have like 6.6 million HP. When you don't do much damage, like you feel that it is hard and you kind of feel nervous when you're taking them on because you realize one mistake in comboing, or if you don't proc the leader skill one turn, you're done. That's 99 stamina down the drain. But when you're doing a lot of damage, it kind of loosens you up, so you're less nervous. So you really you combo better in the end, I find, when you're less nervous. Because whenever you're running things like Challenge Dungeon 10, I know from personal experience, I actually just beat the latest Challenge Dungeon 10 today. And I really find that when you're nervous, you can't think as clearly. So orb paths to make combos just don't come to your mind naturally as they would normally. So yeah, honestly, I feel like a higher damage output is better than having a more grindy team. That being said, grindy teams definitely do have their place because there are plenty of teams that can take on dungeons. And as you can see, Oku, both Ultimate Evolutions are great. They can both take on a ton of content. And I've even seen some clears of one of each Oku as leaders, which seems to work quite well. So honestly, in the end, it's whatever you prefer. Damage output or tankiness. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.